So alright, I'm currently 7 weeks out from my debut at 93 kg. I'm literally going to be in the Cayman Islands in about 7 weeks competing for the first time ever, like legitimately as a 93 kg lifter. Not as something that I'm just kind of doing on the side. Not like something that it's just like, yo, this is a one-time thing. No, I'm dead ass about to make my first ever appearance as a 93 kg lifter with no intent of ever going back. So that's absolutely nuts. And I like to write things down sometimes to make it a little bit more real. I haven't bought any flights. The most I've done so far is sign some papers, sign the team fees, notify the appropriate people, and actually put my name as a competitor for the meet. But I haven't bought any flights. And once I start doing that, it's going to become a lot more real. And the fact that I'm like writing stuff down and setting goals as a 93 kg lifter is crazy. So like I said, we are 7 weeks out, and that means we are currently on prep. Like we are basically building up to peak for a meet. Nuts. But I'm excited because like I get to peak being a little bit heavier. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this past maybe like week and a half or 2 weeks, my body weight has shot up because I've just been kind of eating freely. Your boy did hit 200 pounds. I'm gonna drop some weight because it's a little bit too heavy. I'm gonna drop like maybe like 2 to 3 more pounds because I did kind of like just kind of go off the radar a little bit and started eating a little bit too much ramen, too much, you know, burgers and all that kind of stuff. I gotta chill out. And now we're gonna be focusing on being more clean and eating more consistently and treating our body like a temple. But today is week 3. I'm about to head on over to the gym because it is the start of a brand new week. It's Monday. It is raining here in Houston, but the sun literally just came out as I started recording. Hurricane season is crazy. It's gonna be raining one part of the day, and the next day the next part of the day is gonna be super hot, and then that's when the winds and the hurricanes start coming in. But before we head out to the gym, I want to talk about the sponsor of this video, David. I mean, it's kind of routine at this point. I have promoted David on this channel a lot of different times, and there's a good reason for that. I mean, real talk, David is making their name as the best bar on the market. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna tell you guys something, and hopefully David doesn't get mad because this is like a real story, but I'm just letting you guys know how much people mess with David. So I stay at my apartment complex, and I ain't gonna lie, David be sending more protein bars than I can eat. So one time they sent me a big box of bars, and I was like, man, this thing is heavy. I don't feel like carrying all the way to my apartment complex. I already have about 5 of these things. It's probably more than I'm gonna eat this year. So I walked up to the front desk and I was like, hey, would you guys mind just kind of sharing these bars around? I have more than I can eat, and you guys are more than welcome to have some. So about a week passes. The lady stops me and she was like, we want to thank you so much for giving us these protein bars because the residents really love them. She was telling the residents that, yeah, this guy named Russell dropped off some David bars for you guys to have and eat. And the residents were telling them, these are some of the best bars that we had. And on top of that, the ratio of the protein to calorie per bar is insane. Hold up, I'm gonna break it down for you guys right now because I got a bar right here. 14 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fat, and 28 grams of protein. Like, what are we really talking about? And it really doesn't need to be said, but if I'm promoting something that I'm eating consistently on my channel, that means it has to taste good. Enough talking, man. If you guys want to try David out, you know what to do. Scan the QR code or hit the link in my description box before David sells out. IPF Worlds is happening right now, and I'm not there. Man, I'm not even gonna hold you. That shit sucks. Hey, but that's good. Anger is good. Anger is good if you use it to your benefit. That's what we're going to do today. So today, I have a heavy single. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like 450 pounds, around that range. So regardless of what I'm able to do for today's session, I'm going to be locked in off of the fact that I'm not an IPF Worlds. And I'll get very, very competitive when I see motherfuckers I feel like I can live better than in a competition that I feel like I should be at. But that's a reflection of I need to be better because I'm not there. So I'm finna bust down this bench session and use my frustration of the fact that I'm not IPF Worlds, showcasing my abilities with the best lifters in the world. For gangsters. forgot to tell you guys, I'm actually gonna be doing something a little bit different for today's bench session. Typically my warm-ups go open bar, red plate, two plates and a yellow, and then 2 plates and a blue. I'm like, I know I can bust down a blue, so why not just add a red and get straight to it? Save that energy more for your top set and see how it works out. So let's see how 374 moves after I just warmed up with 331. Hey, young nigga, put your chest up, yeah, I did that. Hey, black out, hey, act out, yeah, I did that. It's not enough. All right, we have 190 kg on the bar right now, which is 418 pounds. So I just said that I'm making bigger jumps going forward. This is another big jump that I normally do not do. I never really go from 170 to like 190. So that's like a 40, pretty sure that's like a 40-ish pound jump. But you know, we're getting stronger, so this should be doable. You know what I mean? Just gotta get my body accustomed to it. So 190, buzz down, get it. Okay, so now we have 205 kg on the bar. That translates to 452 pounds for the people that don't speak kilo. And we're gonna jump straight into it. I wanna get my heartbeat bumping. You know, like when Luffy goes Gear 5, he's like, come on, heartbeat. Make that drum sound shit. So cue the Joy Boy music. All right, 452 pounds, bust down, do or die type shit, no spot type shit. Job. Hey, that's not too bad. That's not too bad for that top set. I kind of like not having so many warm-up sets, so I think I probably took out, I want to say, 2 to 3 warm-up sets leading up to that top single. I feel like it kind of paid off. Like, I know what I was doing this past weekend, so I wasn't doing anything bad, by the way. I just wasn't like on point diet-wise and to squeak out, you know, 452. But today's top single was great. Didn't move like exactly pretty, but it still got up, so I'm not mad at that. So now we have 331 pounds on the bar right now. So I'm gonna do that for all 3 sets of 8. I think last week I did 308 for 2 sets of 8. So we're gonna up the weight a little bit while maintaining the same volume, and I think that we have enough room to knock this out for a pretty smooth sets of 8. Hey, fucking phenomenal workout. So we buzzed down 2 sets of 8 with 331 pounds, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I couldn't maintain that for the last set, so I dropped down to 308. Really good workout. I'm really satisfied how that went. Now I'm gonna be attacking accessories pretty aggressively for today's session, just because I just feel like I'm having little aches and pains, and that usually comes whenever I ignore accessories. And for the past couple of weeks, I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing what I need to do in regards to powerlifting, but I haven't been applying that same energy to my accessories and like my bodybuilding movements. And we gonna cut that out for the following, maybe 2 to 3 weeks. I want to start hammering that shit more, and then when I get to the 4-week out mark, I'm gonna start like chilling on the accessories. But we gotta work today, so I'm gonna do a push workout from my power building programs, volume 8, that you guys can cop by clicking the link in my description box. But enough talking, let's get to fucking work. God damn. I got AC going on full blast. It is hot, bro. It is 100 degrees. I'm telling y'all, like, y'all don't understand Houston. I had to take my head off so I could let my head breathe. Houston is like a combination of like a lot of rain and a lot of heat. So the humidity is just so high. It literally feels like you need to have gills in order to breathe. Like, I finished sweating, then I walked outside, I got into my car, and I just started a whole new lather on my face, bro. Oh, man. Damn, it's hot. Anyways, good workout. I'm gonna slide over to the grocery store to pick up some groceries. I need to re-up on a lot of things, and depending on how hot I feel, I might run like a little bit errands here and there. I need to pick up some like Bath and Body Works. That might actually be it. So I don't really have errands. Dang. Yeah, man, I'm still sweating. Look at that. Look at that. Let me turn this AC up. Oh. Oh, it feels great. Let me show you guys everything that I got from the grocery store. We got some salad, sparkling water from Cascade Ice, egg whites, super clutch, hash browns, and I think I'm gonna start making my potatoes and steak breakfast. Some Pam spray that tastes like butter. Pre-made meals, my chicken, potato, and green bean special. Some fruit, basically blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, cranberry and walnuts. I usually just sprinkle these in my salad. Some scrump. Extra lean ground beef. And then some Wagyu steak. Yes, sir. Lunch is served. So we got super lean ground beef, some shrimp, rice, and then the salad that I made with some croutons and the walnut and cranberries that I just showed you guys. So I'm gonna body this. It's currently 2:21 p.m. So I have a podcast with Charlie around 4. So I'm gonna eat this, shower, and then I'm gonna start, editing content and getting things prepared. But, whew, man, it's crazy because I just realized, man, I might have to add some more protein to it because I just realized that I did not get my protein intake this morning because I didn't have egg whites. But, man, I was just thinking about this. I really want to stream. And let me know in the comment section if you guys know any good websites, but I believe the 83s are competing Thursday and then the 90s are competing Friday. If not, then it's like 83s on Wednesday and then 93s on Thursday. But I really want to stream it. Like, I want to live stream and have like a full, maybe like 3-hour session where I'm sitting on my YouTube channel and literally just streaming it, or just like whatever platform, and like giving my live reaction and just talking about the meet itself for both weight classes. And let me know if there's any like platforms where I could do something like that, where I could literally have the meet being shown on the screen and then it has another screen of me just reacting to all the stuff that's happening on it. Don't stream. I've never really streamed before. I've done Twitch a couple of times, but like, I don't know how any of this shit works. So you guys can help me in the comment section. Let me know. But that's something I'm looking to do this week when it comes to IPF Worlds. I know, shout out to Heather Connor. She just won her weight class. I think it was the 47s. Epic. She hasn't won a world title since 2019, so I'm sure that feels good as fuck. Whenever, as an athlete, like, people, it's so funny because like in the comment sections, people will say you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't hit depth, you can't lock out your deadlift properly. I just said shit that people just probably say about me, but as an athlete, it always feels good when you can shut motherfuckers up just for like one fucking day. I never really read the comment sections like that, but I'm sure it feels good as fuck for her to just kind of win again. Turbo Tiff, shout out to Tiff, a great competitor, one of the all-time greats. She's been winning for a very, very long time. I think 4 years straight, and then to break this streak, I'm sure it feels great for Heather. But okay, enough yapping. If you guys can help your boy, let me know. I really want to stream this week. Okay, let me eat food and get showered.
Think we have it all together because we've found some money or whatever. People think that money heals, and money will bring you more problems than you had when you were broke.
All right, y'all, just jumped off a really successful pod with Charlie. We was on that thing for about 3 hours, and I just want to salute everyone that taps into the live stream because it makes the chat so much fun and it makes like the conversation flow a lot better whenever we're just bouncing off of the topics that you guys are offering inside the comment section, like literally we might change up a whole topic just to kind of like answer something that someone said. So it is currently 7:12. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm gonna finish up this video, or just like end this video, because right now I'm about to make dinner and then literally edit this out and then post it tomorrow. But tomorrow is a pretty big squat day, and I just want to like be able to get like a decent amount of sleep for that. This past weekend my sleep was like all over the place. I was sleeping a lot, but like just I want to make sure that I'm regulating my stuff, because I want to wake up really early and get to it. So man, about like 7.5 weeks out from my next competition. I actually have to start sending Joey like all my footage, because he is demanding that. We literally only talk about like politics and like pop culture and shit like that. So now I'm gonna be sending him every single training session going forward, and I need to do that actually when I get off of this. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning into today's video. Like always, if you guys like today's video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Get better today. I'm out.
Yes, I gotta move the needle since you didn't do it. Glock under pillow on some institution. Fucking institution, I know what I'm doing.